Hey, I'm a narrator. You will know me as Liam Bowles or Moonky across this journey. Edited and directed by Mickey Mouse, pictures and videos retrieved by Grant, Jeb, Vanta, Elene, and Toxic, and scripted and narrated by myself. This 60-minute documentary will be describing the world's most dangerous criminal. And no, it's not a politician. His name is Circusaurus._59847, also known as Shark. If you've never heard of him, you're gonna leave here with less brain cells. And if you have, you know of his dastardly crimes and dates. Shark was born on March 29th in the late 2000s. He was born to a loving father and mother, unlike me. He lived in the US with his three brothers, Landon, Johnny Mac, Gage, and unfortunately switched his house every week due to having divorced parents. I personally met him in the second grade, but then I didn't talk to Lil Bro. He was like a quiet kid. He never talked to anyone that wasn't already his friend. When I first started talking to him in the 7th grade, we immediately became friends due to a mutual friends of one of our producers, Grant. Grant is special, and by special I mean like autistic. So he would do really stupid shit at school, and me and Shark would laugh at it. Shark is really smart, being in advanced classes and always passing them. Being smart can really help you in causing chaos. Shark in real life is a freckled boy with brown hair. He usually walks around with basic t-shirt and pants. He's a teenager too, but the biggest characteristic he has is that he's 4'9" and weighs 83 pounds. He's one of the shortest people in probably our entire school, and he's so short they can't even see him sometimes. His favorite movie franchise is Godzilla, and also really likes Five Nights at Freddy's. He plays Fortnite, and actually really good at it. But he also plays Roblox. Stanley is rich. Their house is big. He has 2 big houses. His pantry is filled. His bedroom is amazing. He has a heated couch and can do anything he wants. Recently this year, I, Liam Bowles, created a Discord server for our Roblox competition. If you've seen Total Drama, it was basically that, but it's a long-term competition where people in Roblox meet up and talk. Got some of my real-life friends, obviously Mickey and Carmela, while also being filled with my online friends. 2 eliminations in. I convinced Shark to join the server. I let him debut after 5 eliminations. He ended up getting really far. He ended up getting second to Mickey in that season 1. This server is important. It's named Impact X Studios, but we're just going to shorten it to Impact X. Shark was not only in season 1, but also in season 2, season 3, and season 5, and also season 6. In season 2, he hadn't shown any monstrous deeds yet. He ended up getting 5th that season. Season 3, this was the worst season by far. He was ass at everything, and in general, just ass at the game. He got RNG'd out the game, and he said, I'll come back, but at this season, he didn't. He ended up getting a Gen Alpha term called yapping. This term changed him to the worst human being ever. Whenever someone talked, he would just say, stop yapping, blood. Whenever someone sent a video, he would say, that's the next level yap. Season 4, a season with bad people and new people, where he couldn't compete. He started a broadcast called Shark News, where he came up with the terms, the Yapnado and Yappercan. This means, apparently, that there is a lot of yapping in the area. The broadcast went viral across the server, and even spread to other servers. Fortunately for us, it got very annoying. Everyone started getting angry, just to cause an outbreak because of that, just a fact. He never shut up. All he said was, you're yapping, you're a yap master, and things like that. At that point, he was the yap master, and we couldn't do anything, because he talked so much, and just talked so goddamn much, to the point we couldn't deal with it. All the Shark supporters in the Discord turned against him and started to hate him. He wasn't the man I became friends with the year before. He was a creature, full of despair, fleeing agony. 2 months ago, a person named Blue created a server called the Game Night server, also known as Game Night GC. Because we had a little chat and it could only hold 10 people, the server immediately got people, and even had my Roblox avatar at the picture. Eventually, Shark joined. He joined because I said he would join VCs, which of course he did. He ended up being muted before starting to get comfortable with the chat. But getting comfortable also made him yap. All he did in there was talk so much and just talk and talk and talk and talk. He just so fucking much. To the point he probably talked the most. He sent stupid Godzilla memes, stupid short clips, and all that stupid crap. Everybody liked him when he first joined that server. Now, everybody there fucking despises him. Especially Dino. Dino's a little Asian boy who I think is really cute. And apparently, he yaps a lot. But at this point, people think Shark is a bigger gas mouth. Anyway, Shark is quite obviously not liked by the Total Drama Roblox community. Unluckily for Lil Bro, there is proof for something. A month or 2 ago, me and Grant realized that Shark kinda looks like Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg is also a lizard man, very obviously. Shark not only looks like him, but he's also gonna lick his nose with his tongue. He's short, he wears the same attire, both are obsessed with the internet, the exact same shade of hair. The odds were starting to seem more likely that Shark was a lizard-human imposter creature. For a matter of fact, the odds rose and he started talking more monotone. Thankfully for him, me and Grant stopped talking about that subject. I mentioned before that Shark has 3 brothers: Gage, Landon, and Johnny Mac. The only one I'll address as of now is Johnny Mac. Johnny Mac is probably what Shark will look like in a year or two with the path he's heading. Johnny Mac tickles strangers, has touched my balls, and tickled Grant's. They say word crap that they shouldn't even know, as they're only 8 years old. Johnny Mac is a goofy odd creature that is really just weird and acts more like Shark than I thought. The other brother, who I call Lando Maximus Rex, also known as Landon, just a quiet football player who dislikes playing football. The other brother, Gage, is obsessed with Fortnite, will do anything to play it. Gage also sucks at a lot of things. He also is really gay too, moaning and stuff like that. There's also a high chance Shark is the Gary Glitter of this generation. Gary Glitter also assaults Minor with roughly 23 charges of it. Shark has been highly shown to be, well, special to minors. He might have tickled a couple, for a matter of fact, done disgusting things to them that I don't want to address. Roughly 12,000 accounts of inappropriate pictures of him catfishing, tickling, and addressing these allegations that I'll show in the chat real quick.
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh, tiptoe. With me.
There's also a large theory going around that Discord's Shark News program isn't even viable. It's just full of bullshit. A month ago, Shark released a news podcast about the new Total Drama season. For a split frame, there was a sudden propaganda how that bad man from World War II named Adolf Hitler actually liked people with the Jewish faith. Of course, that isn't true, but why would he put this in the video? It's probably just for views, but what if it wasn't? Pretty soon, Shark's News didn't realize the new episode for another 3 months before eventually rising back. But the law company that ruined Shark's News ended up gone. The people who owned it were assassinated by hitmen. Some rather was Shark who hired them. But is that even true? Now, if you thought that controversy was bad, there's also footage of Shark actually chasing down a little miner. It doesn't look in the slightest edited, and even somehow the miner is larger than Shark, because it took place on the Total Drama Island map of Impact X, next to the cabins. Some theorize it was a family member of the camera crew. Well, who was this miner? Well, this footage was leaked by none other than our director, Mickey, who found it on Shark's camera, so known as body camera. He discovered the young girl, which was his daughter, Elene. Elene wasn't a young girl, just a short girl, like 3 foot tall, noob. So in the video, Elene, a very popular competitor in the Impact X franchise, was getting chased down by Shark. Also in the video, it is that for a frame you can see Shark holding his private part out. This was such a disgusting thing to see, and we're gonna blur it out from you, but here's the footage.
Come back here before I molest you! Girl, you don't wanna mess with me. I'll get my gang of molesters on yo ass.
Let's take a big break from these theories and controversies and talk about something that kinda affects you. If you're watching this, probably in the Total Drama Roblox community, it means you probably know who Shark is. Shark is starting to spread to other servers. Christian's are over servers that people don't like yapping. Recently, he had to ban him from an org due to his yapping, which was Chron's org. Fortunately, he has spread this disease to the Lose org, which is one of the most popular orgs to date, probably with the most members ever, which he's making it pretty far into the season. As of now, it is merged in top 8, but that begs the question. Is Shark really that detrimental to these servers? Well, right now, he's not yapping too much, but he's also very hated at the same time, which might change pretty soon. More for warning you right now, when he feels more comfortable, he will start yapping, and he will yap good. Well, not good for us, but a lot, if you catch my drift. Let's start chapter 2 of this documentary. How was Shark's childhood? And will we be interviewing him to see his side of the story? In a Pickled production, this is chapter 2 of Shark, the FBI's most wanted man. Next episode, we are going to be interviewing the man himself, Shark. Which really begs the question, is Shark bad?
It's insane because Shark used to be a politician after he got rejected from art school.
Hello, Shark. This
Hello.
is This is the interview I told you about. It will be split into numerous parts that would be 3 to 5 minutes each. Is there any questions?
No.
Alright. So, just as a general question, what are your thoughts on us creating this documentary about you?
It looks pretty peak, but it seems recently it's been getting out of pocket.
Any other remarks?
Not really, except for it's being out of pocket.
That's interesting. Do you think that you deserve the hate you are getting?
No.
And why is that?
I don't even know. I don't like. I purposely yap sometimes, but like it's like I don't know. I just get hated for no reason,
Yep.
even though there's like, and then all this like inappropriate stuff being held against me, even though I'm probably the most innocent person in the server.
That's interesting. So speaking of, that line, what are your thoughts on the predatory accusations that you've been getting from Jeb, Vanta, Grant, Elene, things like that?
Out
And
of pocket.
Yeah.
That's the I don't even know why, bro. They don't even like just crazy.
Yeah. Do you think you yap a lot?
Yes. I actually yap on purpose sometimes.
Alright. So, why do you do that?
Because ever since you started calling me a yapper, I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna yap at people because they're mad at me for no reason.
Interesting. Do you find terrorizing or just like yapping a lot to people enjoyable sometimes?
If they deserve it.
So in what ways would people start to deserve it?
If they're I don't know, just doing a bunch of leaking stuff and all that without permission and stuff.
That makes sense. Can you name some times you've been rude, yapful, and overall just a big meanie man to people?
Probably sending that random shark video I always send. Ooh, idiot.
Yeah, are there any specific situations that you feel made people dislike you a lot more?
Voting out Jeb.
Oh yeah.
Ever since that happened is when the yapping started.
Yeah. So, speaking of Jeb, this was not on a part of the questions I was gonna ask you, but speaking of Jeb, do you like how Jeb's treating you?
No.
And, what do you think he should change?
Holding a grudge? Blood's been holding a grudge for what now? How long ago was that? 5 months?
Yeah, 5 months, okay, 5 seasons ago.
Yeah, he holds grudges a lot.
Yeah. So, since you've been in a lot of the seasons of my LT and are probably one of the most iconic people, what are your thoughts on every season you put out in my LT, which is counting season 1? So I want just a run through of every season you got eliminated and if you think you deserve to get eliminated there or not, and why, kind of why you did.
Alright. So season 1, basically I only got out because I voted Jeb. After I'm pretty sure Jeb gave you his Fortnite password or something. Because Mickey was helping me, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna get out Mickey, so I was like, I might as well get out Jeb.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just people voted me, which I guess is kind of deserved because he gave away his password.
Yeah, so do you think, this also was in the script, but, do you think that Mickey deserved to win season 1? Out of, the top...
No.
Why not? So, alright. So let's get out of season 1 path, because that season 1 is kind of a deep subject for you. What do you think about your season 2 elimination in the Daddy Claus episode, which dealt with anime and things?
Bro, I got robbed, bro. I did not. First of all, I wasn't even supposed to be eliminated in the first place because anime thought I was saving someone.
Yeah, that was kind of a special moment. Um, are you happy with your fifth place that season? And if anime did save
Uh,
you, what placement do you think you would have gotten?
I think I could have gotten top 3 at
Yeah,
least.
yeah. Season 3 was easily your worst season because you sucked in it. So what are your thoughts on getting kind of like RNG'd or like rocked out?
Honestly, basically deserved because like I literally sold every challenge and I only killed like one person in the sword fight thing.
Yeah, in that season, that's when people started to like not like you. That isn't just Jeb, because people on your team were really not liking you that season. So I pretty much most people pretty much expected that you'd be out soon because your team, like, there was like 5 alliances going against you that there. So next up, you weren't in season 4. What are your thoughts on your Total Drama All Stars elimination? That season's rough.
Did I even get I forgot?
You got fourth because you got eliminated top 4 because Grant had soul
Oh
vote.
yeah. Uh, I just, dude, I swear, bro. Like I forget what Grant was saying to me, but it was something that made me say, "Grant, if you do that, I'm gonna get you out," or something like that. And then Blood was like, "Oh my goodness, guys, he's going to get me out." And I even told him after lunch at school, I was like, I'm seriously not gonna get you out, bro. It's like vet out. Uh, I think we were gonna vet out Elene
Hmm.
or Tico. I don't one of those two. But anyways, where did I ever even betray him? I never even voted him.
Another pretty important question about season 5 is, did you expect to get eliminated? Because I was not expecting him to pick you at all.
No, I did not. Because Grant is my IRL friend, bro. And he thought I don't know, doing stuff like he thought I was gonna betray him literally, but no.
Yeah, alright. So, speaking of which, as you know, you just got eliminated today in season 6. And since it's pretty recent, I bet you'll have a lot of thoughts, because in my opinion, this is probably one of your most robbed seasons. So, what are your thoughts?
Don't even know why I got out, bro. I wasn't even a threat. I sold the most recent challenges, especially because I was playing on the PC the other day because my phone blacked out.
Yeah.
And then just Cobner's being dumb. I was gonna help him. I was gonna help him this season, and he got me out twice.
Yeah. Um, Another pretty important question is, Jeb has been really hateful this season and actually was a big part in your elimination. So, what are your thoughts on that? And do you still think Jeb should be holding a grudge?
No, my guy has hated me the entire time I've joined. Ever since I joined this Discord server, bro, Blood has been hating me.
Yeah, it's been pretty bad for you. So, thank you for letting me have this interview with you, Shark.
Right.
See ya.
You're welcome. See
Yacht. All right.
Boy, oh no, Commander, why even begin? Tyler, honey, I cookie. I have loved you ever since I first laid my eyes. The way you drive into the paint and strike fear to your enemy's eyes. Your silky smooth touch while I'm like, hey, going up the kayak and that gorgeous shit.
Breaking news here tonight as famous former news anchor Shark D. Godzilla faces backlash after controversial yaps. Special Division of the FBI, Yap Division, declares Shark as number one threat
to peaceful conversations. As more of his yaps and crime get outed, you have to think, was the Shark News channel ever legitimate? Were they all just yaps? In similar news, Mikey, our current weather mouse, former weather mouse of Shark News, speaks down on Shark. More on this after the break.
Hello, Grant.
Hello, Moonky.
Hello, Jeb. How are you today?
I'm very mid.
So real. Hey, do you have any questions before we start?
I probably have one.
Alright, go ahead and ask it.
Is Shark the most gay person in our school?
Second.
I bet.
Behind Sam.
Nah, we good. I just want to hate Shark on.
For real.
My only question is why is Shark a stupid name?
Anyway, alright, let's start up this first question. I thought I'd ask you this one because I bet you have a lot of words. Do you in my LT, do you find any of your eliminations unfair?
Funny you ask that. Season 3 elimination. I'm not really angry about it now, but I wouldn't be angry at all if I at least got the chance to play, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they just completely voted me out, then they completely fumbled, like,
Yeah.
bunch of fumblers.
Any other seasons that you find unfair, Grant?
I hope Harv and all of his boats die in a bonfire. I hope that Harv gets decapitated through one of his boats driving at top speed while he's in the water being chased by sharks.
Oh, wow. Is that all you want to say?
I hope that his boat engine backfires on him and he is engulfed into an inferno and his skin crackles and sizzles and he dies a scorching death.
Is that all?
Second question?
Is that all you want to say?
Other thing I want to say is something else.
Alright, go ahead.
I hope dearly that this could mean Roblox Avatar, this could mean anything, honestly. That he watches his entire family get skinned alive in front of him.
That's interesting, Grant. I'm gonna cut you off right there.
In the first one, really? I wonder why.
You can say whatever you want about your elimination in the first season. Just go ahead.
Season 1, alright, Monkey, help me out here. What did I give you that let me get foreign challenge?
Your password and your information.
Alright, and what happened after that?
You got eliminated by Shark because he picked you to go.
Because Silver got threatened, but he still lost. Alright, you little cunt. I feel like Season 1 is the only unfair elimination I have. And maybe Season 5, because Shark was being a little dick rider.
Whoa.
I find my Ellen unfair in Season 4, especially when I was making it far till Legend DePato dragged me down that fucking monkey.
This one I expect to be a very long response. Tell me everything about Shark, things you like and things you dislike.
Things I like. He's actually a pretty good friend. Like, he'll actually listen to you. He'll invite you to, like, literally anything. He's overall kind of just like a chill dude. Second thing I like, there's, like, an interesting dude, too. Like, he's interested in reptiles, which, you know, interesting creatures, and stuff like that. He's got good interests that I don't mind listening to at all. I don't mind listening to anything you have to say either, but, like, you know, it's Shark. Everything kind of groups into that same category.
And what about the things you dislike?
Well, he's a straight yapper.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, straight yapper. You could be talking about something like Fortnite. We'll take Fortnite for example. On how there shouldn't be this one collab in Fortnite that already has an emote for it, and then he'll do a side yap on, like, a side yap to the side yap on why Godzilla is the best film series ever created. But no, we're not even close to done yet. He'll then start yapping on what his favorite Godzilla film is. And you know, once he starts talking about that, it's gonna be an hour as he thoroughly describes every single character in excruciating detail and why they are the best character in the movie. Is that pretty much sums up how much of a yapper he is?
Yep. What are some other things you dislike? Oh, you're not done? Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, I was ready to move on to the other things I dislike. He gets a little salty when he gets eliminated. Like, I'm sorry, but the little bro gets a little salty.
So, like, what do you mean by that?
Well, when I voted him out because I didn't realize I could still vote for Rain, bro just blew up my DMs.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely blew them up. Hold up. But, like, he blew up my DMs. Like, there were like 20 messages every 10 minutes. And then when we go to school, he yaps that even more.
Yeah.
He got a little salty when he got eliminated.
Yep. What's the third thing you dislike about him?
He puts some mid and mid in it.
Yeah. So
For real though, he's not really that creative. It's still funny to say that. And fourth thing. Lil bro really thinks he's him for constantly getting me out in Gaga Ball.
For real.
Last two standing, Lil bro really thinks he's him.
Yeah, he was sweating his all off. Alright.
Bro is a Gaga wet.
Yep. Alright, next up.
I like Cuphead.
About Shark, you know?
Oh, no, non-existent. Except maybe his yapping sessions.
Oh yeah. What do you dislike about Shark?
Pretty much have. Bro's bit. I've been beefing with this guy since season 1. Legit praying in his downfall.
I don't know what to say about Shark except that I like his calm demeanor. His yap sessions also. But on the opposite, I dislike him being in love with minors, as well as molesting them and sending them sexually explicit photos of his 3.5-inch cock.
Up, we have our third question. Now you kind of answer this. Alright, whatever, I'll just ask it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think Shark yaps?
12.
12?
12.
Don't you think that's a little high? I mean, that's above the radar.
12.
Alright. That makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, of fucking course he does. He is Shark the Yapmeister. He does all day, every day. He has his own channels for yapping.
A solid 13.
13. Man, keep going high up. Why is it so high?
When was the last time the few people that actually beat Shark in a yapping session was because they got mad about their elimination?
A tie, for real.
Yeah, Shark has an entire channel dedicated to him like, yapping about random shit. Alright, next question.
Alright. Do you consider yourself Shark's biggest hater? And if not, who do you think is his biggest hater?
I am his biggest hater. Have you seen anyone else except me hating the guy that much?
Not that much, but yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody likes Lowbrow. Do you consider yourself Shark's best friend?
Probably.
Yeah.
If not best friend, at least a pretty good friend.
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to him. If I feel I go a little too far with the jokes, I'll stop.
Do you think that there might be anyone above you on his friends list?
I don't know. There could be, but I don't really know. Especially because I really only know who talks to you and me.
Do you think Shark thinks of you as a friend, or just someone Shark allies with?
Well, I don't know. Maybe a friend? I do make fun of his short ass and say he loves little kids, which is true.
Alright, next question. What do you think Shark's real height is?
Little bro's got to be 4'8".
4'8"? Alright, we'll measure you next time, Jackson. He might be 4'7", bro. Alright.
4'11".
Damn. He thinks he's 4'10".
Being generous.
Yeah, he's being generous. Shark, are you happy? You can unmute and say yes.
What?
Wow.
Brian was
Hey, buddy.
yapping at me again.
Whatever, meet back up. What a bozo. Any
4'9" Proly. If I wasn't being serious like 4'5", the motherfucker a dwarfin boy.
name 3 of Shark's most worst moments, alright?
Well, I think he's kind of mad at Fortnite.
Ooh. What's the worst moment that's happened in Fortnite?
I got clipped because of him.
What's the second memory? Or whatever. Moment.
I can't really think of anything, honestly. Like, oh god, I can't really think of it.
I can think of something.
Alright, bring it up and I'll give my input.
And maybe it's the fact that you saw him and Johnny Mac kissing in bed.
Oh yeah, that. Oh boy, I can describe that in excruciating detail if you'd like.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, I see Johnny Mac laying on his bed normally, and then I see Jackson slowly enter the room, get on top of Johnny Mac, and softly smooch him. Eyes closed.
Whoa.
And then they start tongue kissing, little bro.
Hell, no, jit tripping. Alright. Third thing. Try to make a deal with the LT.
Okay, let's see. When he absolutely got extremely salty when everybody voted him out to get 4th in season 5.
Yeah.
Little bro was getting a lot
For real.
like a little bit. I mean, my DMs kind of exploded, and
His biggest hater, I should know this. 1, the entire season 5 of him dick riding the fuck out of Carmela. 2, he's Shark. And 3, he does nothing but yeah.
Gay.
Are you gay?
me?
Yeah.
No.
Alright.
Any other questions? Cause like I can say crazy stuff now.
I mean, just go ahead and say whatever you want. You have like 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I can describe the Jackson and Johnny Mac kiss in further detail.
Go ahead. 2 minutes. 1 minute now. 1 minute now. Go ahead. Oh, what the hell? Hold on. Let me zoom into that mic or camera.
I saw him get on top of Johnny Mac while he was sleeping in bed peacefully. Wake him up by stroking his face, and then put on his mouth, leaned over on top of him, and gently smooched him. And Johnny Mac got a little red after that. He started blushing. So after that, they started aggressively making out. And like, they started tongue kissing. they
Yeah.
started touching each other.
Whoa.
No, bro, that is
Jackson,
enough.
shut up, Jackson.
That is-
Mute up, mute up, mute. You
Bro,
solved
you're
the interview.
straight
We have to redo it now.
You're straight yapping, bro.
Jackson.
Stop.
Jackson, we have to redo the interview now, man. I'm kidding. We don't have to.
And then, like, and then, like, just started aggressively making out, tongue kissing, grabbing each grabbing each other's eyes.
What is little bro on about?
Started grabbing each other's thighs. And then, after they were grabbing each other's thighs, I don't know what to say about it.
Alright, well, time's
They
up.
started grabbing each other. They started grabbing each other. Alright.
Thanks, Grant, for the interview. Alright, Jeb. Thank you for this amazing interview. Shark, unmute and say something to Jeb real quick. This guy's slow, bro. Shark! Unmute.
He's special.
Shark!
What?
Unmute and say something to Jeb, idiot.
Grant's yapping to me about religious.
What?
I don't know.
Grant's
idiot.
yapping to me about religious stuff.
Okay, pal.
Why is
Bro.
bro on religion?
Because I don't know. Somehow we got on some kind of like gay topic or something.
He's
How's
gay.
10th place, buddy?
Shark, can you answer?
What
Answer.
was the question again?
How's 10th place, buddy?
How's 10th place?
Oh yeah. Okay. No,
That was okay.
Bro,
You,
You got
why did
shit on,
people
bro.
vote me?
because
Nearly-
you-
Chapter 4 Connecting the Plot Points. Now, you're probably confused about why the heck there's any sort of connection between any of these remarks we've spoken about. Well, we've been collecting every single point we've made so far. This is a certified Moonky and Pickled production. Now, if you're watching this currently, you would know that it is April 15th, 2024. We started this journey all the way back on March 9th, 2024. Now, let's connect the plot points. How does anything even add up here? Well, let's start off some of the easy things to consider. Shark's free times, as we talked about, he plays Roblox games like Total Drama, or competes in LTs and orgs. Now, that's an important part, because it's like, how people see Shark when they first meet him. They see him in an LT and org player, which there's a lot of. It's kind of the public eye of Shark. Seeing how Grant, Elene, and Jeb see him in this LT kind of proves that nobody really likes him, as he's gonna get hated on by all three of those people. And why is that? The rest of us know he is a big yapper, the most dangerous in the seas, beating his predecessor, the hardest nuts. Shark is a person who, at first glance, you think is a really nice person, but in reality, he's a vicious person who feasts on people weaker than him. Now, his usual yapping sessions happen either well on call with him or during school. Fortunately, he cannot record things at school, so his bickering cannot be recorded, which is usually where he goes the most. Yapping goes to things like Godzilla, Roblox, and Fortnite, and even his own life. The problem is nobody gives a living shit about whatever the hell he has to say, and he repeats and repeats like a broken record. It takes late ear rape. Continuing on this path, a lot of people mention he likes him young, as young as possible. He's like Jeffrey Epstein. And we can't stand it. Recently, we have figured out his targeted Texas grapes towards Elene and Black Inward, being 13 and 11 respectively. He did it with them over 13 times before he got bored of this. Footage recently broke of him doing Black Inward, and it's disgusting, which is why I'll not be showing it. But if you want the link to it, I'll show it on the screen. Anyway, Shark's news broadcast was cut short due to a lack of support and funds to the news, and was soon replaced by Mr. Cocknut's news. This left Shark without a job because his best friend Mickey, aka Weather Anchor, was added to the Cocknut news program. He lost one of his greatest friends. Fortunately, this has Shark to get very angry. All of the bullshit he put out in the news program was about to be real, especially one of his biggest lies, the Grunt case. The Grant case was a fake case created by Shark to stay relevant, and basically a man named Grant going about killing innocent civilians in the United States, apparently reckoned up 34 kills. Unfortunately, however, this was a lie pretty quickly figured out. But Shark bought the same mask Grant apparently wore, and put it on. He proceeded to do very bad things to Miss Cocknut, such as rape and torture, and eventually ended up killing her too, via poison. Mr. Cocknut found out about this and talked about it on the news. Mickey was suspicious, tried to contact Shark, but he had blocked him at the time. Shark went to Mickey's house and found Mickey's hubby Lee and tried to smash Lee's skull. Fortunately, Mickey ended up being home and called the cops on Shark. Shark went home and was very scared and frightened. Shark's worst of offense, however, is how he committed 403,162 counts of aggravated assaults and 50,000 plus kills. How did he do this? Well, as I mentioned before, he uses Discord. On Discord, he is online 24/7 due to the fact of having no responsibilities, aka no life. On Discord, he used a thing that made him #1 on this list: his yapping skills. He always talks and says weird things, angering the people around. They tell him to shut up, but he doesn't. He continues to yammer and yap and talk and do nothing but be a big ol' motorhead. This causes people to get so angry that they hit someone else, or even hurt themselves, which causes people to get charged with aggravated assault. He's even gotten people to K1L himself and shit, which even wish he did that okay. And he sits in his seat, giggling his all off. He finds it funny that people were getting hurt. He finds it so funny that he thinks the funniest crap ever. Shark. You are not Timothy. Shark, I know you will watch this and be very confused now we got this information. But to end this off at the bang, there is no way you can come back with these crimes. You can't keep hiding from this, Shark. Please, stop being a terrible person who yaps this horrific act. Just turn yourself into the FBI. Everyone knows you've done it. Making this documentary is literally proving everything you've done, showing it to the entire world. Stop being just an annoying person, man. As a final sentence of this big documentary that took 2 months of work, I have one last thing. The final sentence. Final sentence of all this documentary and all this is 76 AY 4.
Switch on the sky and the stars glow for you. Go see the world cause it's all so brand new. Don't close your eyes cause your future's ready to shine. It's just a matter of time before we learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. There's something in the air you can't deny. It's been fun but now I've got to go. Life is way too short to take it slow. But before I go and hit the road, I gotta know. When can we do this again? When can I see you again? When can we do this again? I gotta know. When can I see you again? Join at the hip, yeah, your sidekick needs you. Life is a trip and the roadmap leads you. Look all around at the mountains you haven't climbed. It's just a matter of time before we learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. There's something in the air you can't deny. It's been fun but now I've got to go. Life is way too short to take it slow. But before I go and hit the road, I gotta know. Till then, when can we do this again? When can I see you again? When can we do this again? I gotta know. When can I see you again? Don't close your eyes cause your future's ready to shine. It's just a matter of time before we learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. There's something in the air you can't deny. Let me know before I wave goodbye. When can I see you again? When can we do this again? When can I see you again?
This has been a mediocre production brought to you by Moonky.
Thanks for watching the Sharkmentary.
Oh crap, it might be over for me. I didn't touch those little girls, guys. I'm putting all that on gang. For real, for real.
Get on the ground. We know what you did to Lee, Johnny, Matt, and Ellie.
or you don't want to see me mad. This is a warning not to mess with Shark the Sickly. Alan Handy, I'm not Krona.
So, what you're locked in for?
Touching kids.
Same man. Same.
Hey guys, today in this video we shall cover the shark iceberg, an iceberg about an infamous yapper as well as child molester. Starting off with Tier 1, yapping.